First is the Dartmouth Whalers U15A Kyle Hennebery Memorial Cup. Share it out to live, everybody. Like a comment. Let everybody know we're here. And it is going to get going. And it's in. And this game got underway pretty quickly. For Brodie Sampson to chase that down into the corner there. It's making its way up the ice now. It's coming across for Isaac Wynn to chase that up into the corner. Oh, holy moly! Early goal by the Whalers within the first 15 seconds, 16 seconds. Well, there we go. I'm not going to hold my breath for this being the actual score of the game, but this is a great start. Who scored that, Mia? Bryson Wood scores the first goal. I was still adjusting the camera. I wasn't expecting a goal in 15 seconds. All right, perfect. All right, we're off now. Again, that gets chipped up by Hennebery, and we got an offside, so that's going to take us all the way down to here to the far end. Wow, imagine that. Game's only going. Already got a goal. Okay, so it's face off down in the offensive zone here. And it's going back up. Bryson Wood charged in for that again. Hennebery's going to get on the end of this. Hennebery picks it up. He sends it back. It gets picked up by Tassa. Tasa sends it out into the slot. They try to get on it, but they got pushed off at Bryson Wood again, taking it over to the far wall. Bryson's making his way up. He's got 3, 4. He's got a hold of, feeling to get the hold of Tasa. Trying to stop him getting that there. And it's come back around here now. It's come back over. Coming down, here comes Tasa, just as I expected. Tasa making away, and Tyler Watt's done enough there to push that off to the right hand side, and Tasa take it back to the wall. Now, up, that was Evan Eustace, just got pushed off that, but here comes Connor Hines. Connor Hines is taking it around. He's getting chased by number 2 for Tasa. Gets it over to Clemens. Clemens sends it up. Tasa regain it, but it comes back to the lads there. He's coming back and across, and that was Connor. That was Max Hahn got in the way of that one there, and it's getting sent up again. It's gone over, taken around the back of the goal by Tasa, sent back by Clemens. Coming back here for everybody. Here we go. It's gone into the centre. A little bit of a touching goal by Tasa, but gets foiled. Go over to Clemens, right up by Clemens' stick, and now Hines is chasing the D. He's putting the pressure on. Nice bit of work there, and sent in again. In around the back of the goal there. It's coming in again. Back to Max Hahn. Max Hahn sends it, but it goes off someone's shin. Then back up by Humphreys. Humphreys is chasing this now. They're making our way. Coming down, sent in. Tyler Watt sends that off to the left. Gets turned back over, sent deep. Over into the corner here. And it's coming back in. There's a bit of a pinch on the boards here. And it's getting worked here now. It's getting sent back over to Reid Morrissey. Sent high and around for Skinner. Skinner turns, sends it back for Morrissey. Morrissey puts the pinch. It's coming back again. That was Isaac. Isaac got in the way. Now look at this. Humphreys making his way right up. Humphreys in the shooting spot. Oh, Humphreys went low. Not a bad idea. Bit more steam on it next time. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Look at that! Is that was Hernandez! Hernandez, you little dancer! He's going to be happy with that goal. 2-0 to the Whalers. 9:05 on the clock. 9:07 on the clock. 2-0, first period. They're going to take us back into the centre here now. Oh, this is great. Great start for the Whalers here at the Kyle Hennebery Memorial Cup. Ideal start, actually. That's going to get covered up by... Oh no, he didn't. He let it go. I wouldn't know why he wanted to cover up. Okay, so lovely work by Brodie Sampson. He sent it in. He said, I'm going to have a go with this as well. And that's sent in again. Now the guys are working it up in the corner there. Holding off, going in too hard. We don't want to be gaining penalties. Oh wow! Holy moly! What a start to the game, bro! Oh my goodness! Well, this is going to This is going to shake up Tassa a little bit here. 3 goals in as little as, oh my God, as little as 3.5 minutes of play. 8, 9, 10, 3, 4 minutes of play, whatever it is. I'm not going to start trying to do math now. I know it's 3-0 and that'll do me. All right, gone up into the corner again. And working its way down the ice. Working its way down the ice here now. Gone in again. Lovely work by Sampson. Sampson gets it to Day. Day, look at this, gets it out to Wood. Oh, the cross ice to JT, and again up to Eustace. Eustace sends it deep. Chase is on, in goes Wood. Wood gets it, pinches up with the boards. Coming back again, they got JT hanging around the goal mouth there. That's going to be, that's got a whistle there. Sometimes I don't know what these whistles are for, Joe.
That one went up and over the glass.
Up and over the glass there, thank you, Joe. That's Joe Fisher there. The unofficial helper of the game tonight. Don't put me on a microphone is all he wants. All right, here we go. Tassa making an effort. They got someone in. Oh, what? Oh, I'm sure somebody was calling for a trip there, but not tonight, today. Bryson Wood now chasing up, so that's going to go for an icing, so that should take us back down into the Whalers defensive zone here. One hell of a start to the game here. It's a hell of a start to the game. The Whalers are up 3 with 7:34 on the clock here. And it's gone in again. Oh, whoop, where's it gone? There it is. Sent in. Tasa are trying to regather their thoughts here. They're trying to figure out what the heck has gone wrong. 3 down already, but they're starting to make moves. That's sent in, but wouldn't be worrying Tyler Watts too much with that. And now over into the corner here for, that was Hines. Hines gets it out. He's got this up to Isaac Wynn. Isaac sends it into the slot there, but a little bit premature. Oh, look at that, right in for Connor Hines. No, that was, is it? Sorry guys, sometimes it's hard to see, especially when you're 50. All right, it was Hines up in the slot there, yeah. Okay, just kept in play. I'm gonna move this around. Hey Callie, how you doing? Callie saying hey. All the likes from Callie. Callie Me is here with me. She's not checking the phone. Oh, Callie's whacking that like button. All right, look at go Callie, go Callie, go Callie. All right, we're back in again. Thank you, Callie. Keep it. I will keep it up. And we got a Siobhan there. She's hitting that like button too. All right, back around, guys. Eustace. Oh, look at that there, boy. I think Tyler Watts is on his game here tonight. He's not going to be shook just too much yet. That's getting sent back over now. We're over the left-hand side here. I'm going to start this clock here. I'm a few seconds behind. 6:15 is the actual time on the clock. Thanks Lucas for the follow. Thanks Siobhan for all the likes. Siobhan, do I know you? Are you from Canada? Because that's a pretty Irish name and you have an Irishman noticing it. All right, gone around here. Sent up. Tasa take it back on the point. Tasa send it in. Oh, lovely work in Tane Day. Right, that's good. That's good. That's Tassa's after bringing a little bit of energy there to that there. They're putting pressure on in the defensive zone for the Whalers. Can't count out Tassa. They will come back. They will make efforts and they will take shots. Back to the point. Sent in again. Picked up. Bodie Sampson gets it to Humphreys. Humphreys gets it out to Reed. Look at Humphreys there. He's there with Eustace. That's gone down for Brody Sampson. He's going to take that in behind the net. He's getting chopped there. And here we have Tassa coming in again. But here we go. Humphreys again. He has Reed Morrissey. He could have, he had Reed Morrissey there with him in support. But that gets sent back around again. And Tane Day's going to deal with that. Tane chips it back up, recovered. And back over again to Humphreys in the Here we go. Humphreys is going to get a shot with this. He needs to get up, lined up. Humphrey sends it backhanded in. Just goes around now for Tassa. Tassa to gain another momentum and see can they bring another attack. Tassa trying to get through there, but Max Hahn. Oh, lovely work by Max again. Woody's going to chase this over into the corner. Wood pushed his shoulder on. And it gets sent down again. Here we go. JT. JT's battling for it. Goes back. Max Hahn. Back to JT. And it's gone up now for Max and JT to chase that over there. But Bryson Wood, he's brought it back and it goes past. But Isaac Wynn is going to gather that for the back check. Lovely work by Bryson Wood to pick it up in the centre there. Bryson Wood has an opportunity now. Bryson, oh my dear boys. Just went past. Here we go, Eustace. Eustace trying to get it into Wood. He's got JT in there working with him, but number 18 for Tassa calmly just takes that up and he's making himself a big angle, right? He's going right down. He's going to take the shot. Oh, what a save. And another shot sent in. And another one is coming back around. Max Hahn is just going to get this out of the zone. He gets it to JT. JT takes the hit but doesn't go down. JT goes in. Max is pushing. This is great hockey here. And there you go. Just as I wanted predicted. Tassa will come back. They are a great team. 3-1 here now in the game, and this is game on. I had a feeling Tassa there, they were bringing the pressure. But so it's going to be a back and forth game here today, guys. What's the score? The score is 3-1 to Dartmouth Whalers. I'm going to remove the background noise. Nah, leave it. Alright, back into the centre here. 3:55, 3:56 to go. Here we go. Hines. Hit to Wynn. Wynn back to Hines, but it just goes past the stick. Hines takes a pinch of the boards up again and get a wall. It goes back again. Hines regathers it. Gets it around. Who we got over the far side? Clements. Clements is getting it. Goes let Clements. Lets it go past. Oh, lovely shot there by Hernandez. Hernandez sends it in. Sampson sends it. Here we go. Oh, Clements had an opportunity there, but it just went past it. Clements again recovers. Clements gets it back into Hernandez. Hernandez sends it into the goal. Hines picks that up. Back into the slot again. Here we go. Oh, how did Tassa to keep that out? Some work, boys. Tassa doing great. Sampson lets it back. Catters sends it into the slot. Look at that. That was a fancy bit of. There we go. And Connor Hines. Is that Connor? I don't think Tassa were too happy with that there. I don't think Tassa were too happy with that. But that was Connor Hines, right? Or one of his trademarks. Connor's brilliant. You can't give Connor that puck in front of the goal, boys. Can't do it. He will 99.9% of the time put that away. It's what he does. Alright, back into the slot again around for Clements. Clements is battling with a fairly large Tassa player over there. And the guys again is coming back. Hernandez is there to stop, but Clemens sends it deep. Here we go. Isaac Wynn chases this up. Trevor Brody. Brody's in the way. Look at that. Oh, beautiful work by Hernandez to recover and hold his own and send that back up for Tassa to try and build up another attack here. But Humphreys gets in that, and there's a couple of guys went down. Tane Day picks this up. Tane sends it, goes deep. Goalie comes out to slow it down. He's seen Reid Morrissey coming up the left hand side, and he said he wasn't going to take the chance. It's coming back up. Eustace battling in there. Tassa have another opportunity to regain it. They turn. Tassa, here we go in the centre. What are we going to do with this? Here comes Tassa going down the right hand side. Here he comes. He's going to take a shot. Here it is. Oh, covered up and saved. Lovely bit of pressure there by Tassa to bring that right from the goal. End to end. Brings it in. He sees the angle. Takes a shot, but he gets denied by Tyler Watts. Lovely work there, guys. Beautiful hockey. Both teams are playing a fantastic final here so far. Alright, we're gone in again. Here we have it again. Tassa again. Tassa send it in. Another opportunity. just gets slowed down. Oopsie daisy. It got slowed down, and just as he got the opportunity, we were going to go for a slap shot there, but it didn't work out. And we got 1 minute and 39 seconds to go in this first period. I'm sure Tassa wants this to end pretty quick so the coach can get them over to the boards there and have a good chat with them. U15A, yes, this is U15A final for the Kyle Hennebery Memorial Cup there, guys. All right, 1:34 to go in this first period. Whalers have this at the moment, but you know, we're playing Tassa here, and Tassa are a fantastic team with a great organisation. Oh, I thought that should have been a penalty for that, yeah. So there we go. So Tassa going to get their first penalty of the game here. Power play is going to go the Whalers' way. Yeah, there we got some frustration down there. He's going to slam that number 3 Hackett for Tassa Orange. He shouldn't be happy with himself. We won't start playing games of penalties. It's just going to go one way and not the way you want it. All right, back into the slot again. Isaac, did he get it? Oh, Isaac win. Great opportunity there. Isaac is hanging around the goal mouth. I think he's figured out he wants to have a game where he's going to be scoring regularly. 1 minute and 9 to go here in this first period. 4 goals to the Whalers, 1 goal to Tassa. It's coming down. All right, here we have it. Hey, we were at Cool. I was at one of your games teams yesterday. I'm on Halifax. All righty, brilliant hockey here. Thank you. All right, here we are again. Over for JT, but doesn't get past. So Bryson Wood comes in. Pinch. JT takes the pinch. Again, pushed up against the boards here. JT and Isaac Winner working well, but that gets sent down. Hernandez picks that back up off Tyler. 33 seconds to go before we get to the period change here. Bang! Sent in. Oh, what I tell you what, that was from the red line. That was a screamer. You want to watch out for that chap there. Number 20 for Tassa can hit it. It's gone in around, and goalie's getting involved in this as well. So 10 seconds to go. You slow the game down. That's Brody Sampson. Lovely across ice pass to Skinner. Skinner picks it up. Skinner chips it, but Tassa get the glove on it to bring it back down. Right, guys, here we have it now. 4 goals to 1. Joe, do you remember the goal scorers there, bud?
I don't.
Well, I don't. I know Connor Hines got 2. I know Humphrey got 1. And Bryson got them. So Bryson got the first goal. I believe Hines got 2 and Humphreys got 1. That will bring us up to 4. I might have I might be Wood, Hines, Humphreys, Hines, whichever way it goes, guys. This is turning out to be a fantastic final so far.
Are they going to flood the ice in
They don't think so, Mia. I don't think so. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Let's go, Jax!
All right, we're straight away. Mia, would you have a look in that bag and see if you can find me a charging?
Charger?
Yeah, for the should be a white cable. Take it off and take it away. There should be a white cable in there. So okay, guys, sorry about that. We're going to need to find a charging cable for one of the phones. It should be in one of the side pockets.
Wait a second.
Oh, I thought it was in there. All right, guys, sorry about that. A little bit all right, so here we are down here, and sent in. Oh, Mia, it's okay. Mia, it's all right. All right. So we got to get the battery out here. You got to start charging up one of the recording devices. Okay. It's got a little wobbly there. Alright, and it's in again. And that's covered up by Tassa there. Alright, I'm in again. 10:49 on the clock here. We got the phone charging. Alright, 10:49 and the whistle's going to go there. So what's I'm not there being they're losing. What level is this? This is U15A. U15A. Alright, here we go. 10:49 to go in the second period. Oh, what a Jesus! What a goal! Joe, I was so fast. Who got that one?
I didn't see who tipped it. Somebody tipped it.
Right, well, I can tell you Isaac Quinn was in around the goal. Humphreys is there. It could have been Reed Morrissey, but I don't see Reed. It was it was either Humphreys or Isaac. We will get the I'll get the stats coming up later on. Okay, 5-1, 10:48 to go in this second period. And the Whalers are looking pretty well. Okay, there goes the stick. So here comes, here's Isaac. Making his way. Isaac sends it into the slot. Goalie's covering that up there. He's not going to take any chances. Goalie's not taking any chances here today now. Things haven't gone his way so far. We're going to bring us back in now. We're going to get his face off. We're going to get a face off now over to the defensive zone there. Whoops, it got a cable in the way. Alright, here we go. Back up into the Whaler zone. Tasa going to have a shot with this. Tasa still have it. They're digging away at the back of the goal there. Alrighty. Things are getting a little messy here for. Right. Here we are again. It's gone back in. 10:17 to go in this period. My clock is a little off for anybody watching on Facebook. And it's gone around now for the Whalers to get this. This gets to Bryson Wood. It's getting brought back up by Skinner. But here comes Tassa. Tassa making an effort. Gets dealt with there in the corner. And they're making their way in again. Getting pinched. And we're going to bring the clock back online now. 9:50 to go in this second period. Whalers are after scoring in both periods so far, 4-1 and so far 1 the other. Okay, Tasa are building up another attack here. They're taking into the corner. Number 2 for Tasa went in to get it, but it didn't end up. Okay, that's going to get covered up by Tyler Watts. It's going to get sent over to the far side on the right hand side there for a face off. Lads are doing really well here so far. I don't want to get too excited. You were there yesterday? Okay. Who were you playing for? You were here yesterday. Alright, we're over now. Getting brought into the far side, 9:31. And it got chipped. Oh, nice and high, picked up right into the not where it intended to go. So Brody Sampson sends that down. Brody Sampson sent that down. It's gone into the corner. And the boys are digging away here. It's been brought back up now. Gone up, here comes Tassa. Oh, that was Brody Sampson there. But the clean tackle just didn't look the best, but clean. Alright, it's in now. Tassa still holding up in the Whaler zone here. Building attack after attack. They're trying for the wraparound here. It's not going their way just yet. It's not going their way just yet. So back over to the far hand side and Tassa pick it up again. Coming down into their zone. It's got back around. That's they're starting to. Here we have. Isaac sends it deep again. The guys need to make a change. Just in time. Here we go. Just as Tassa was building momentum. Reed Morrissey get in the way there. Put enough on to slow it down. It's gone up and around the back there. Dealt with. Coming down. Here we go. Eustace gets it to Wood. Wood taking it in the centre ice. Wood still gets it. Does he get it? 1A! 1A! 6-1. Go on. We got a big guy giving it all that he saw down there. That's one happy parent down there. MYG. I'm not sure. It must be a call up granddad there. The only call up.
I've got to leave in a couple of minutes here, so you might want.
Perfect. I think the call up. I think we only need Reed Mercy as a call up today. 7:41 to go in this. 6-1 to the Whalers. Tassa are shook, I can tell you that. Day picks it up in the centre. Tassa regain. Has to send it up into the centre. They're not pulling off the passes right away here. Let's get sent back down. Tassa's going to pick it up behind their net. In goes Eustace. Eustace slows him down and gets the pinch on. And it gets sent back up. We're going to get that for a nice and call, which is going to take it back down into Tassa's area here. And we're going to go over to the left-hand hash marks here. All right, Kelly Wood, whoop. Yeah, Bryson scores again. All right, guys, here we are, 7:12 to go. This, and it comes back around for Tassa, but in goes Hernandez. The cross ice goes only as far as Skinner. Skinner sends it back into the zone, but Tassa pick it back up again, and they're getting over to their number 3, but Hernandez deals with that, and Isaac Wynn is battling out, but Tassa come out with it. Look at this. Oh, that's going to be a trip there on the Whalers. Yeah, that's that was a little blatant there, but no need to be pulling off trips like that just now when we don't need to. All right, Tassa going to get the. Tassa going to get the. Here, Hernandez, give me a wave there. No, Hernandez is talking back. All right, up into the left-hand side there. Power play goes for Tassa now, and let's see what they're going to do with this. They bring out a power play line or no over to them, and they're hanging around the neutral zone with it, but that's a lovely work by Clemens. Clemens pushes them back, and Clemens goes in again. It's coming around for Hines. Hines sends it deep. Gets picked back up by 20 over the Tassa there. Goes back, but Clemens and right again. He pushes him away. It's gone over. Tane Day gets that, and Tane's going to battle in the corner for it. He's over there now. Who's winning? Dartmouth Whalers are winning 6-1. All right, and it's coming up. That was for Hills. Hills sends that deep. It's picked back up by. I see what they're doing now. They're trying to build up a set, and they're trying to slowly work it into the slot there. Goes back to the point, over to the other point. Sent in, sent low. Whoa, what a save by Watsy. Lovely work by Tassa there. Worked it well. Sent in again. Just dumped out. And here we go. Connor Hines picks this up. Connor. Is he going to? Connor sends it. Connor sends it, but Tassa done well there to hold that off. You have Connor Hines coming flying down the ice towards you. It's kind of a daunting experience. That's going to send back up, and Tyler Watts for sure is going to cover that up to give us face off over on the left hand side there. Oh yeah. Tassa Ducks are going to. Tassa Ducks have got it. They still have 17 minutes of hockey to go here. 32 minutes on the power play. Now that's gone in. 5:13 to go. 6-1 to the Raiders. And that get Wood. Woody's chasing this down, and the goalie. Woody chose left. I guess it's a gamble. It's come up. Ducks pick it up in the centre. Trying to dangle it through. Holds possession. Takes it to the corner, takes the hit, stays up. Oh, look at that there. The Ducks tried for the wraparound. Nearly got it. That was dangerous. And there's an interference call here. So that's a double penalty. Bryson Wood's going in, so we're going to reset that. 2 minutes on the clock there. All right, so this is what we need to hold off on penalties. 2 more minutes are going to go with power play for Tassa. An interference call there. I think there's a lot of all right, and it's in 5-on-3 for now. 5-on-4. Sent in, hurry it up, cover it up, cut it out of there. Lovely work by the boys. Here comes, boom, sent in. Oh man, sent in again. Tassa doing everything to get this in the back of the net here. Sending it into the centre. Tassa taking another shot, goes over into the corner. Picked back up by the point man. Sent back, it goes through. Making its way down to the far side, but picked back up by Tassa again. They're going to rehab. There we go, boom, sent up. Oh, that had it worked, it was dangerous. Sent back down again. 1 minute 19 to go on this power play. Or power kill, or whatever you want to call it. Depends on who you're cheering for. And it's going back up. Brody Sampson, you better hurry up there. That was a lot of skating there, picked up by a Tassa player. Coming back in. Sticks are getting a little high there, guys, be careful. Here we go. Back over to Eustace. Slow down. Chip sent up over to the far side. And in goes Humphreys again. Side to side there, chasing it. Reed Morrissey's over the far side. And it's gone in again. Play's slowing down with 39 seconds to go in this power play. Sent across. Tassa did a lovely little start as he was falling. He still got it up the ice there for an icing call. That's going to bring it all the way back down. 3 minutes to go in the second period, 31 seconds to go in this power play. Day's going over to say hello to Woodsy, saying, yo, what's up, brah? What is the score, Carter? I don't know how long you asked me that question, but the score is 6-1 to the Dartmouth Whalers. 6-1 to Dartmouth Whalers. Age U15A, and the final of the Kyle Henneberry Memorial Cup. 3:17 to go here. 3:12 on my clock. I got a little bit off. Alright, Day picks this up in the neutral zone, dumps it down. Hines is going to go over, but the Tassa getting ready for another build up here. They're making the way up. He kept the Tassa. Oh, just offside there. But the hey Caitlin, what's going on, kiddo? Is Caitlin coming hanging out with us this evening?
It's not Caitlin.
Who is it?
One of my friends from school.
Hey Caitlin, one of me's friends from school. I don't know who it is. No way, Dartmouth is winning. Yeah, chill guy. They are winning pretty well too. 6-1. 6-1 to the Whalers. Yes, hey Mia, she said hello. Alright, and we're in there. Coming back around. Tassa, nice little touch and go there. Brought it into the corner. Tassa putting on the pinch, gets stumped. And there we go, we're back on 5-on-5 now. We're going to go for a nice and call. 5-on-5 is going to bring us back up into the defensive zone for the Whalers. Or offensive zone for offensive zone, defensive zone. And all right, guys. Oh, it's gone very quiet in here right now with 2:39 to go on the clock. All right, that's sent down again. Day sends it, picked up. Here we go, Tane again. Clemens takes the hit. Clemens stays up. Coming back over. Look at that, Max Hand done well to recover that. Coming back to Hines. Hines over to Clemens. Just goes past Clemens' stick there. 20 hills for Tassa. Takes that down into his own corner. Okay, waiting for support. He has support from 2 players, but it's getting a little messy down there. Coming back around, Hines. 2 Tassa Ducks. I keep calling them the Ducks. Tassa again, sent in. Coming back around over the far corner. Tassa are doing what they need to do to try and get this out. Tassa have it out. Nice cross ice pass, but it doesn't go far. Here it is, picked back up, and Tassa coming up the centre. He's getting support. He's going to shoot it. Oh no! They thought that was it. I'm sure they thought that was it. Now here we go. Hiltz sends it again, right up into the corner. Over goes Tassa again. Tassa set a big hit on Day. Up. No, we done all right there. That was Tyndale, just dealt with that the way Tyndale does. Here comes Tassa again. Oh, another effort. Oh, they're trying everything they can. They're trying it all. They're throwing the kitchen sink at the bread basket, guys. I made that up there. Kitchen sink at the bread basket. I think I find that a bit funny myself. Here we go. Max Hand taking it down the center of the ice. Max backhanded down deep. Okay, Tassa, ballkeeper, put a stop to that. And it's coming around again. Big hit. In goes Skinner. Big hit. Skinner goes down. Gets up. But we're getting a penalty here. Oh, who's getting it? Or is it offside? We know. I'm making up things as I go along here. Alrighty. So, over to left-hand dots here. Clock is all messed up. Alright. Waiting on the players to get in and off the ice. It's gone awful quiet in here. Referee's not happy. Making a big deal out of nothing, I always think, when we do that. Alright, sent back in Skinner, but Skinner takes a late hit. And it's gone back in. It's a big boy, that number 12. And Bryson Wood does great to turn that back around. It's right in front. Here we go. Whoa, look at here it goes. Hernandez. Hernandez gets it in again. Hernandez again. Goes out into the centre. Skinner sends it over. I don't think that was Skinner that took that hit either. Skinner again. He sends it down, and we're going to get a whistle on 7 seconds. And a whistle on 7 seconds here. Great work by both teams. Tassa's, I mean, they're down by 5, but it doesn't. You wouldn't think it by the way they're playing. 6 seconds to go here. I doubt they'll be flooding the ice here today. And there we go, guys. That brings us down. We're going. Coach is getting the guys over as quick as he can. This should be the third period here. I'm expecting quite a bit of physicality here. Thanks for the likes. Okay, let me see. What team are we cheering for? Eric, I'm cheering for the Dartmouth Whalers because that's where my stepson is. But I will cheer for both teams. If Tassa is if they're bringing a good play, I will call a good play for Tassa. I think it's only fair. It's quite boring if you're only listening to the one type of, like someone who just cheering for one team. I like to cheer for both teams. Thank you, everybody. Share it out. Give me some likes, nice comments. Tell me where you're from. Are you tuned in the United States? I always like to have our cousins in the United States cheer for. Here we go. Period 3. 12 minutes on the clock. This is it to the Ducks. They either have to step up now or sit down. This is as simple as that. And as far as I know, Tassa Orange and Tassa Black don't typically give up too easy. So we can expect a good 12 minutes here. Sent in early. Around the back of the net there. Isaac Wing gets it over in the corner. Isaac sends it. Isaac is battling hard there. It gets sent up, and Humphreys picks it up in centre ice. He tries to dangle it through, and he does, but it's getting... Alright, Humphreys sends it for Isaac. Isaac takes it, but he loses it up at the corner. On a cross for Tassa. Tassa working in corners well here this afternoon. Tassa works the sets in the corners pretty well. Oh, we need to. I think we got somebody here from India. Are you watching from India, or are you from India? I think I'd be happy if I had somebody watching me from India. Pretty cool. No, you got to comment on both teams, Eric. It's not fair. I mean, what's the point in coming here and commenting on one team? I do like to have this channel, Glenn's Sports. I also do high school hockey too. And if you're going to do a commentating, you have to cheer for the team. Here comes Tassa. Tassa loses to Brody Sampson. Brody turns it. He's got Reid Morrissey in, but here comes Tassa. Oh, Tassa bringing it right across the face of the goal. And it's gone over into the corner. Here we go, Humphreys. Tassa doing well now to regain this. But he gets Seep again. Back. Tassa pick it back up again. Hines sends it around. Morrissey picks it up. Morrissey takes the hit. Come back in, Hines again. Noah Humphreys taking up the centre. It gets taken off the top of the stick by Tassa. Here we go, number 4. What's he going to do? Has he got an opportunity? He has Max hand though. Maxie went in and stopped them. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. I think it was skate nugget on the end of that one. All right, here we go. Come on. We got to get it out, guys. Right, we're on top of it. Tassa now are putting a lot of pressure on for this period. They send it deep again. Seem to be playing most of the hockey down in the defensive zone here for the Whalers. Picked back up by Tassa in the neutral zone. And Tassa lose it, but they regain it. They're skating out of their own zone. They're going to break out and they're out. And here they go. They're into the offensive zone. They're going to send it into the crease. Torns sends it in. Slap. Here it comes. Boom. Again. Lovely play. The Whalers are doing everything they can. The Whalers are defending here now. Tassa bringing the heat. Tassa still. Tassa holds zone. Send it deep. Tassa still holds zone. Into the point. Another opportunity. Torns sends it back to the 1 point man. He sends it. Oh my goodness. They still have it. This is brilliant hockey. Oh, the working around the goal mouth there is crazy. Right, here we have it. Send Maxie. Sends it deep. Goes all the way down. Not going to go for an icing call, so it's going to have to be chased. Well, they're giving an icing call. I thought that hit the boards before the red line. Maybe I don't know the rules as much as I thought. All right, age group, U15. No, it's not agent. This is Dartmouth Whalers versus Tassa here up in a Memorial Cup, the Kyle Henneberry Memorial Cup in Nova Scotia. What level? U15, Evelyn. U15. All right, guys. U15 hockey game highlights. I don't like the way the AI starts speaking for me. All right, Tassa again. Take it deep. Got a big guy behind the net. Tassa going to go over the wraparound. You get it. Turn back over, boy. Whoa, in goes a big hit there. Sent in low. Curl it up. Sent back over to the corner. Here we have. That was JT. JT gets it to Isaac. Isaac gets it back to JT. They send it in. Tassa handily takes that back. So here we have it now. Oh, back to Sampson. Sampson sends it back up, boys. It back on side. And Tassa build it up again. Lovely bit of touch and go hockey here. Offside. 8:22 to go in this period. 6-1. Tassa are building. And they're building good. The touch and go hockey here is nice. They're working it right up the ice through the centre and up by the boards. The Whalers need to and here we in again. That's Woodsy's going to chase that over. Woodsy and Hernandez come back over for JT. JT takes the hit but regains it, sends it deep. In goes Wood. I think he's in the goalkeeper. Here we have it. Oh. So the Whalers are dangerous on the break as usual. And I can hear Coach over there. He's telling everybody, let's go, let's go. He's getting them jumping the boards, getting that gameplay changed. Out comes Reid Morrissey and Eustace and Humphreys. And it's in there now. Here we go. Back to Max. Hand goes past them. Here they come again. And here's an opportunity. Oh, Tane Day done very well. Just to push that away. And Reid Morrissey gets on the end of that. Tries to get it to Max, but Max gets in again. Max is up against the boards under pressure. Here we have it. Here's Eustace. Eustace one-on-one. Eustace sends it, but it goes off the skate of the Tassa player. It's gone high. And Reed Morrissey sending it again. Boys got to get back on side. They're on side now. Going back, here we go. The Tassa going to seek and they work it down the boards again. Zone is held. They break it, they go out. Here they come. Max Hand is coming over to try and deal with it. The shot's coming off. Shot's done, covered up. Great effort by Tassa there to make their way down the ice. What level? Did I answer that question already? Alright. Here we have now, we're going to get a face-off over on the left-hand side in the in Tassa's offensive and the Whalers' defensive zone. Alright, it's in. Right back to the point. Sent in. And again, right in on the crease there in the slot. Back to the point again. Moves it over. Boom! Sent in again off the pillows. Again, over into the corner. The big hit. Kind of reversed. Sent over. Alright, we got somebody deciding to hang out with us. Nobody. Alright, it's gone quiet. I'm not sure why. 6:48 to go here. And it's in. Worked again. Tasa send it back in. Gone back over. And it's getting pinched up again at the far wall here. Guys are working it down. Skinner. Here comes Tassa again. Tassa have a lot of possession so far in this third period. Whoa! Right through the traffic there. Sent back around number 8. Tassa again. These guys waiting there, just lining up for the shots. Back in again. Sent back in. Nice movement. Working through the traffic. Covered up. Ran into a jam there. Skinner. He works it into the corner. Bringing it back across. Tassa have an opportunity. Oh, off the blocker. What's he after doing really well there with that? And they're working it again. We have to get this out, guys. We have to start building momentum ourselves. And here, oh, that was a push, but wasn't called. Got to change. Over to Tassa. Tassa again. Making the momentum. Sent across the ice. And that was JT. Got in the way of that shot. We need to slow down. We need to start building our own game, guys, instead of just passing. We can hang on to it. Sent in by Sampson into the corner. Woodsy's going to get on this, as he does. He takes the hit though. Coming back. Here we have Tassa have an opportunity one-on-one. What's he going to do? He's someone in the corner. Oh! No interference call. We're lucky. Here they have it. Covered up by Watts. I thought we were going to get an interference call there for that, for sure. We didn't, but the Whalers done well to stop that line. That was a lot of pressure there coming in there from Tassa. Hey, Glenberger. Addy, who's winning? The Whalers are winning, Addy. The Whalers are winning 6-1. Rightio. And we're in. And the guys are pushing down now. Starting to get physical in here. Sent deep. Watsy's coming off. He must have a malfunction. There's something wrong with what I think there was something wrong with Watts' equipment, where he had to come in. I would presume that because there's no need to pull the goalie when you're leading this high. I think Watsy had to go in for some reason. I'm not going to go on about it too much because he's back in the goal. But there might have been some malfunction with his pad there, where he had to go in and get a quick pit stop. Like a Formula 1 pit stop that was there. Alright. Yeah, I remember I seen you. I was talking. Okay, here we are again. Skinner. Well, finally we're up in Tassa's zone here. And are they going to break out again with it? Back down into Whaler territory here. Max Hand's getting chased hard and he's going to take a big hit. Squish! Mother of goodness, all of a sudden. Maxie took a big hit there, but he stayed up. Here we have it. McGregor. Oh, that was a shot. Oh, McGregor. Oh, and again. Isaac and McGregor both had a shot there. Sent back in again. And as I said, I knew it was going to get physical, and it is. Again into the slot. Brought back Max Hand. Didn't back off there after the last hit, so that shows good hockey. And here we have Humphreys. Humphreys is getting into the centre. Boom! Come on, get it in. Sent in again. Covered up, caught in the glove by the Tassa goalkeeper there with 3 minutes and 47 to go on this. Sorry guys, I didn't know we had a penalty. We have a penalty there. I'm not sure who got that. We have a penalty for Whalers. Alright, 52 seconds to go in this period. There's just a little bit extra on the penalty clock there, guys, but don't worry about it. Here's it is. Whalers going to have to chase this down, and here it comes. Look at this. Lots of players. They're not giving up. Eustace, look at this. This is some lovely hockey by Tasa. Oh, stand around. Picked up. Here we go. Going to get out with it. Hines. Let's take it up. Hines and Eustace are just trying to get this up. 3 minutes and 13 to go in this period. Game's not over yet. I was watching a game there between Woodlawn and DHS where the game was lost in the last minute. Alright. Hernandez, he's not going to get pushed, but okay, we're getting a penalty for hooking here. And so that's Hernandez is going in, and I don't think he knows why he got that. 2:56 to go here, guys. I'm going to put an extra 2 minutes up on this clock. There's an extra 2 minutes on the clock, and that's going to go in Tassa's favour. Whoa, 2:56 to go here. Alright guys, we got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this. Most of it is going to be 5-on-4. And Tassa had an opportunity there, and they're still getting opportunities. They're still holding it, moving it back and forth well. And that is 2 minutes and 38 to go here, 1:40 on the power play. So we're going to basically finish out this period here for the Whalers with 4 playing short. When could I see the scoreboard? Scoreboard. Hope we can see it. There's the scoreboard. Alright, we're back down in and around here. I don't see her spamming the chat. She's asking questions. Sorry guys, I can't answer a lot of the questions on TikTok when I'm trying to oh my god! Jesus! See, that's why when I start talking about what's on TikTok, I miss the plays. Alright, we're back in again. Tassa again. Opportunity. Sent in again. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Look at Watsy. Look. He's loving this. This is some great hockey. I'm looking over. Look at him. He's loving it. See, I can't talk on the Dylan. The Whalers are winning. Alright. Alright, so we have 1 minute. Alright. Gone down. Here we have it. Going down. Again. Here comes that was a nice bit of work there to send that back. 1:40 to go. And it's brought back in again. Sent deep. Over 10 days going to chase this. Hernandez, there's 30 seconds left to go on the power play. And in goes Reid Morrissey's going in for a change, and out comes Hines. But I think Tassa want to get a goal here. Tassa just sent that. That's a frustration shot there. Or they wanted to make a change, one or the other. But it's coming out now again for number 82, Wilson. He brings it across the ice. He sends it in. A lovely pass in here. He has number 2 in the centre. And that gets sent back around for Hines. Hines picks this up. 50 seconds to go here. Brought back over. And it's gone in here again. Dane takes the pinch on the boards there. 38 seconds to go here, and we're back in. Hines 2-on-1, and now he has 3. Takes it over to the boards, sends it deep. Over for Clemens or Day to pick this up. And Clemens sends that in. Gets dealt with easily by... Oh my God, look at that's it's a bit of a mistake by the guys that get sent in again, and Sampson has the last scope. 16 seconds to go here. I think it's safe to say that the Whalers have this one in the bag. He's going to call a whistle on 7 seconds. Whistle on 7 seconds. Thanks for the follow, guys. Thank you. Thank Isaac for the follow. Alright. Who's going to... Power plays are all over. Everybody's back. Oh my God, it's been 2 minutes. I'm not even going to bother putting that 2 minutes on the clock. That's Hackett number 3 for Tassa there. He's not too happy with that. And in the last 7 seconds in the box. Alright, and it's in. Gone around. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're all making our way down to Watsy. That's what we're talking about, guys. That's what it's all about. The boys are so happy. They've done everything they could here this evening. They held off one of the best teams in the league to win this. When you come into a final and you beat the Tassa Ducks, you know you've done something right. Tassa Orange, excuse me, I always call them the Ducks. What a game. What a game by the guys. Coaches are coming out. They've done absolutely brilliant here. That's your team. No one told you they had a game. But I didn't know it was a championship. Yes, Addy, this is a championship here. To call it Kyle Henneberry Memorial Cup. Okay, U15 has been won by the Whalers, and not by the want of Tassa there. Tassa went down early, and it's never good to go down a goal in the first 15 seconds, and they took him a few minutes to come back from that. And absolutely fantastic game. The boys are so pumped. Tassa beat them yesterday, and it was amazing. So let's see, we're going to hang on here. I'll give you a look. You got to say to them, fair play. Great game so far. All right, we're getting into the center now, and I'm going to come back out. I'm going to go right now so I can show you both teams. And be ready for Sackville in the tournament. Yes, boy. Looky, we're coming. We're coming. Can't wait to get out there. Sackville is always a great tournament. Alright, fair play to Tassa. Great job today. They done absolutely amazing. They played a great tournament. Just didn't go their way on the final day. I think they would have liked a bit of a closer Tyler Watts! Oh, here he goes. What a goalie. What a goalie. Great here. And there's all the boys. Alright, Tyler Watts. As goalies go, Tyler probably is one of the better. That doesn't mean that Jeff Potty ain't any better than him. We have two of probably the best goalies in the league, in my opinion. And Tyler Watts and Potty going over, shaking hands. That's a beautiful bit of fair play right there. That's what we're talking about. You going to play? Who are you, Wilkie? What team are you with? All right, they're going over. Going to get the banner here today. Wilkie's playing us in the second game. Who you play for, Wilkie? All right, number 2. All right. Number 3, Hackett there. Sackville. Oh yeah, coming for Sackville. Blackley, yeah. Wilkie plays for Sackville. We're going to come. We're going to get him. I like playing Sackville. I I think it was a Sackville. I think it might have been Sackville. There's a Sackville Orange too. I done a great highlight reel of Sackville there. The last time we went up, there was some great goals. I done a great highlight reel there of Sackville's game against the Whalers. All right.